Hi, it's Ashley with Creatively Neat, and today we are organizing an arts and crafts station. I work with all types of artists, actors, musicians, painters, and some of them are full-time artists, and some it's a hobby and they want it to be their full-time career. So no matter who you are, we're all creative and deserve a space that inspires us. And when there's clutter, it can get in the way. So the first step to organizing is to sort, to put like with like. So before I start sorting, I'm gonna see what am I sorting? What are the categories? Books, pencils, paints. So we finished sorting and not everything quite fits because we still have a couple bins of overflow that we need to bring in. So I've identified a couple areas that don't necessarily belong here as much as the other things do. So these are all notebooks that are filled with writing. They're like journals and class notes and things. So I'm gonna suggest that in order to make room for the other arts and craft supplies we have, that we gut these two and put them on their living room bookshelf. The overflow that we wanna get onto these cubbies. I'm gonna sort it first, of course. So we sorted everything into their categories and then we went ahead and started purging based on what we saw, what we don't need. And we filled up this box, so this is all going. Now we need a home for everything and we want to make sure that everything's easy to access and at a glance. If you can see everything you own at a glance and you don't have to guess what's there, that's ideal. And now we've got all this empty space, which is great because we've got these kids' art supplies that need to find a home too. Now that everything has its home, I went ahead and played around with placement because we really want everything easy to access and grab. So, whenever possible, instead of having things this way, try to have them this way. Another thing, I contained all of these loose items here because it's much easier to bring this down and grab what you need from that category than to go digging at loose items in that cubby. As an artist myself, if I were to come over to this space to work on some art and it was all cluttered, I would feel overwhelmed and not too inspired. But when it's organized, I know I can jump right in and get started and feel inspired and creative. That's how we organize our arts and crafts. Thanks so much for watching. CreativelyNeat.com. Bye!